Man, did you hear what those freaking liberals did? What they said? Man, those freaking conservatives? Republicans, right? Those Democrats and should I go on? Guys, I've been seeing so much talk lately with the elections going on. So many people making different statements that are similar to what I was talking about, where they say, "Man, that liberal agenda, those Democrats only want to, those Republicans only want to," and fill in the blank. Guys, here's the thing: we can't do that. We can't just throw people into a group, into a label. Like, I understand that there are political parties and people have certain views, but do you understand that when we decide to just say, "Oh, liberals do this, Democrats do this," Republican, and I'm bringing all this up because elections are happening right now, and so I've been seeing a lot of this lately. But you could use that with anything, Christians, atheists, Muslims, Americans. Just throwing people into labels is very, very dangerous, because when you do that, you're basically putting them into a faceless group. And when you put someone into a faceless group, it's so much easier to hate them. It is much harder to hate someone when you actually get to know them and look them in the eye. Because here's the thing that so many people don't realize. Yeah, someone might have liberal views. They might have democratic views. They might have, libertarian views and beliefs. But here's the thing. There's a reason why they believe that. And you don't have to agree with them, but you have to understand that there's a reason behind it. Like that that the person who's liberal, you might hate liberals. You might say, "Oh, I hate, what liberals stand for." But why does your coworker have liberal views? Have you stopped to ask them? There's a reason for it. You never know. Their liberal views might stem from the fact that they have a cousin who came out as gay and then he got beat up or he got picked on. Or you might, say all those conservatives and they want to take away my, do whatever with, to be honest, I'm kind of throwing stuff out here, but to be honest, I don't even know 100% what everyone's views are. Like when it comes to parties, I try to keep up with individuals versus just parties. But you might say, "Oh, that person wants to take away my gun rights." But you might not understand or realize that, hey, their son got shot. And so, yeah, they are very anxious when it comes to guns. And so, guys, we have to be better at not labeling people, because, again, when we do, it's so much easier to hate on them, to just hate on a faceless, labeled group. Get to know your coworkers, get to know your neighbors. Again, you don't have to agree with them, and that's fine. It's perfectly fine to not agree, but try to understand where they're coming from. Try to understand why they think the way they think, why they believe what they believe, because there's always a reason. And when we do that, we can better connect with them. And when we are connecting, then we can find solutions that are for the benefit of all. But we can't do that if we're just saying, "Oh, those liberals, oh, those Democrats." No. Get all that out of your head. Say, "Oh, John, he thinks this way. I wonder why." And then get to know John. "Oh, Sarah, she was saying this. I wonder why she believes this." Then get to know why. Again, you don't have to agree, but when we're making that connection, then we can start coming up with actual solutions.